So hi children, in that previous video we discussed up to the number of odd divisors of a particular number, right? So in this video we are going to discuss about that number of even divisors of a particular number if that number is in the form of standard form. Okay, so let us see that what is the formula to find that number of even divisors, which is equals to number of divisors minus number of odd divisors. Okay, which means number of divisors minus number of odd divisors. Just observe that number of divisors means in that one only even divisors, odd divisors also there. Out of the total divisors, if you subtract that odd divisors, if you remove that odd divisors, then what you will get? Only even divisors, no? That is the formula here. Okay, so let us see that. Here again take that example as 36. Okay, what is that? 36. So what is the standard form of 36? That is 2 square into 3 square. Okay, 9 4 36. So that is the 2 square into 3 square. So number of even divisors of 36. Number of even divisors. Number of even divisors of 36. So what is the formula here? Number of divisors of 36 minus number of odd divisors of 36. Okay, so this is that formula. What is that? Number of even divisors of 36. The formula is the number of divisors of 36, all the divisors of 36 minus number of odd divisors of 36. So here number of divisors of 36. What is that formula here? According to this one, n1 plus 1 into n2 plus 1. Okay, here we are having only 2 primes, no? So that is n1 plus 1 into n2 plus 1 minus number of odd divisors. Odd divisors means we have to consider only 3 square, no? So that is n2 plus 1. So this is the formula. We need to take that to find number of even divisors of 36. So here n1 plus 1. So which is equals to 2 plus 1. n2 is also 2, no? So 2 plus 1 minus 2 plus 1. Okay, so here 2 plus 1 is equals to 3 and here again 2 plus 1 is equals to 3 minus 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. So here 3 3 is 9, 9 minus 3 is equals to 6. Okay, and already we have seen that total number of divisors of 36. In that previous video we discussed what are the factors of 36. So in that factors of 36, in all we have that 9 factors. Out of that 9 factors we got that only 3 odd factors. Out of 9 factors only 3 odd factors. So left over how many factors are there? 6 factors are there. Those all 6 factors are even factors or even divisors. Let us see that what are the factors. 1 2 3 4 6 9. Okay, after that 18 12 18 36. That's it. 3 3 3. These all are the factors of 36, no? So let us see that even factors. 2 4 6 12 18 36. How many even factors are there here? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 6 even divisors are there for 36. Okay, so what is that formula here? Number of all divisors minus number of odd divisors. All divisors minus odd divisors, or number of divisors of a particular number minus number of odd divisors. That is the formula we have to use to find for that number of even divisors of a particular number. Okay, again we will discuss this one in worksheets. Okay, let us say that the next one, sum of the divisors of a given number. Okay, sum of the divisors of a given number. Sum of the divisors of an sum of the divisors of n. So here n is a given number, then what is that formula to find that sum of the divisors? Sum of the divisors represented by sigma of n. What we will call this symbol? That is sigma. That is sigma. Sigma of n represents that sum of the divisors. D of n, total number of divisors. See the difference? D of n means the total number of divisors. Sigma of n is equals to, sigma of n represents that sum of the divisors. So here the formula is, here p1 power n1 is there. So here the formula is p1 power n1 plus 1 minus 1 by p1 minus 1 into p2 power n2 plus 1 minus 1 by p2 minus 1 into p3 power n3 plus 1 minus 1 by p3 minus 1, p3 minus 1, and so on. Okay, this is the formula we have to use for that sum of all the divisors, the sum of all the divisors of a given number. What is that formula once again? First we need to convert that any number into first if you want to find that number of divisors, number of even divisors, number of odd divisors, sum of the divisors, number of ways of expressing, whatever it may be, first you have to convert that given number into that standard form. How to convert means by using prime factorization. Okay, after that the formula is p1 power n1 plus 1 minus 1 whole by p1 minus 1 into p2 power n2 plus 1 minus 1 by p2 minus 1, and so on. Okay, let us take one of the example. Sum of the factors of 10. Sum of the factors of 10. What is the prime factorization of 10? That is 2 power 1 into 5 power 1 only, no? So sum of the factors means here d of n. Before going to that, n, how to represent that n here? N means 10 only, no? So 10 is equals to 2 power 1 into 5 power 1. So here p1 is equals to 2, n1 is equals to 1. So here we have to take that p1 and n1 also. Before one we taken only powers. Here we have to consider that p1 as well as n1 also, which means the prime numbers we have to take as well as we have to take that powers also. For that is sum of all the divisors of a given number. So p1 2 and n1 is 1. So substitute that p1 is equals to 2. So 2 power n1 is equals to 1. So 1 plus 1 minus 1. Again p1 is equals to 2 minus 1. That's it. That is for 2. Next we are having here 5, no? So that's why here p2 is equals to 5 and 2 is equals to 1. So substitute that here. p2 is equals to 5 and 2 is equals to 1. So 1 plus 1 minus 1 whole by 5 minus 1. That's it. Is there any other prime number here in this prime factorization? No prime number is there except that 2 and 5. So that's why here we need to take that p1 as 2, p2 as 5. Clear? Now simplify that. So which is equals to 2 power 1 plus 1, which is equals to 2 square minus 1 by 2 minus 1. Is it clear? 2 power 1 plus 1 means 2 power 2 minus 1 whole by 2 minus 1. Into, this is also 5 power 1 plus 1, which is equals to 5 square minus 1 by 5 minus 1. Clear? Now here 2 square is 4 minus 1 whole by 2 minus 1 is equals to 1. Clear? Next 5 square is 25. 25 minus 1 by 5 minus 1 is 4. Okay, that continuation I am simplifying here. Okay, so sigma of 10 we are finding now, which is equals to 4 minus 1 whole by 1. Again I am writing that step here. So 25 minus 1 by 4. So which is equals to 4 minus 1 is equals to 3. 3 by 1 is nothing but again equals to 3 only, no? So that's why into 25 minus 1 is 24 and here by 4. 4 6 24. So which is equals to 3 into 6, which is equals to 18. So sum of the divisors of 10 is equals to 18. Okay. Now here let us see that the divisors of 10, 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 10. Actually these are the factors of 10 no. So 1 plus 2 is equals to 3, 3 plus 5 is equals to 8, 8 plus 10 is equals to 18. So we got that same result now here. So that's why here what is that formula? The formula is P1 power n1 plus 1 minus 1 whole by P1 minus 1 into P2 power n2 plus 1 minus 1 by P2 minus 1 into P3 power n3 plus 1 minus 1 by P3 minus 1 and so on up to the last one is Pk power nk plus 1 minus 1 by Pk minus 1. Okay, so this is the formula we have to use for that to find sum of divisors of n. Okay, number of divisors means d of n and sum of the divisors represented by sigma of n. Okay. So next one is number of ways we can express a given number as a product of two numbers or two different numbers or two distinct numbers or whatever it may be, two natural numbers or two counting numbers. Okay, just see that number of ways we can express a given number as a product of two natural numbers. Here two, maybe we can take that two equal factors also, two equal numbers also we can take. So what is the meaning of this one? So here just take that 10. So 10 we can write it as 1 into 10. We can express that 10 as 1 into 10. Another one 2 into 5. 2 5s 10. Is there any way to express this one? 5 into 2, 10 into 1. Again we can take the same numbers now. So just take only ones and don't take that converse. So here 1 into 10, 2 into 10, 2 into 5. Is there any other way to express this number? No way. Okay. So without writing these steps we can say that how many ways are there. Okay. So how to know that? So 10 we can express it as 2 power 1 into 5 power 1. Is it clear? Okay, so here first we need to find that number of divisors of a number. So that is 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 which is equals to 4. Okay, so here number of divisors. So what is that question? Number of ways we can express that given number as a product of two natural numbers. If the given number has not a perfect square, then the formula is d of n, number of divisors by 2. Number of divisors by 2. So here number of divisors is equals to 4 and by 2 is equals to 2. So in how many ways we can express? In 2 ways. So here not a perfect square, then we can say that number of divisors by 2. Okay, let us take that one more example, that is 12. 12 how we can express? 1 into 12, 2 into 6, next 3 into 4, that's it. Again 4 3 6 2s and 12 ones. Okay, 3 ways we are expressing no. So 12 how we can write it as a standard form? 2 6 12. So 2 into 3 into 2. So we can say that 2 square into 3 power 1. Is it clear? Prime factorization directly I am writing. So 2 square is equals to 4, 4 3 is 12. So here again we got that 12 no. So number of divisors 2 plus 1 into 1 plus 1. Okay, which is equals to 2 plus 1 is equals to 3 into 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. So 3 2s 6. So what is that formula we have to use here? I said d of n, number of divisors. So number of divisors is 6 by 2, which is equals to 3 ways we can express. In how many ways we can express? 3 ways. 1 2 3. In 3 ways we can express that given number as a product of two numbers, as a product of two natural numbers. Clear? And in the same way, here the condition is the given number is not a perfect square. Here 10 is not a perfect square. Perfect square means 4 is a perfect square or not? 4 is a perfect square. Okay, why? Because 2 2s 4. We can express that one as the product of two same numbers. Okay, so 4 is a perfect square, 9 is a perfect square, 36 is a perfect square. Okay. So if that given number is not a perfect square, then this is the formula is the number of divisors by 2. If the given number is a perfect square, then what is that formula here? Okay, if that is a perfect square, for example, take that 4, how we can express? 1 into 4, 2 into 2. How we can express this one? Okay, 1 into 4 and 2 into 2. So what are the factors here? Because how many factors are there? How we can write? 4 we can express it as 2 square. So number of factors of 4, which is equals to 2 plus 1, which is equals to 2 plus 1. So 2 plus 1 is equals to 3 factors are there. In order, totally we have here 3 factors are there. So we can add this one here, 3 plus 1 by 2. So we will get this one as 4 by 2. We will get that 2 ways. In 2 ways we can express it. Okay. Or here we can take the 2 formulas. One is plus 1, another one is minus 1 also. Let us see for 36. Take the 36, how we can express that? 2 square into 3 square. So number of divisors of 36. 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 1. So which is equals to 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 1? 3 into 3, which is equals to 9 factors are there in all. Okay. Now here 36, how we can express this 36? 1 into 36. Next 2 into here 18s. Okay. Next 3 into 12s. Next 4 into 9. Next 6 into 6. Is there any other way here? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 4 into 9, 6 into 6. Is there any other way? Okay. That's it. No. So how many ways we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 ways we got here. So how to know that? Here take that number of divisors plus 1 whole by 2. If that given number is a perfect square, then the formula is d of n plus 1 by 2. So d of n is equals to 9 plus 1 whole by 2, which is equals to 10 by 2. So we will have here 5 ways. In 5 ways we can express that given number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is satisfying or not? Satisfying, no? That's it. Is it clear? So by this way we can say that not a perfect square means number of divisors by 2, and here if it is a perfect square, then we can say that number of divisors plus 1 by 2. Okay. So in this video we discussed about number of even divisors. Next, sum of the divisors we discussed, as well as we discussed that number of ways we can express that given number as a product of two distinct numbers or as a product of two numbers. If that is a perfect square, then one formula we discussed. If that is not a perfect square, we discussed another formula. Okay, this is also very important concept. So up to here your second topic completed. So in that next video we will discuss about that the worksheet depends on this concept. Okay.